movie. What happens is Case Walker is fighting in Texas now, and his friend Brody, who is a pro-mixed martial artist, gets up with him and invites him to this after party, and Case goes to the after party, and then after the after party, this woman's trying to set Brody up, so Case stops this woman's husband and beats him down, and then Brody invites Case to Thailand to help him train for this big fight. So Case goes to Thailand, and he goes into the gym, and the gym coach is wondering what Case is doing there, and Case says, make your phone call and then I'll get set up. So Case is setting up all his stuff. Well, this one trainer that trains in this gym with Brody, I can't remember his name, but he's this big cocky kid, and he challenged Case to a sparring match. So Case spars with this guy and puts him out of commission, takes him off the card. And the promoter of the fight is mad at Case, and he's trying to get Case to take this guy's spot, and Case doesn't want to have nothing to do with it. So Case starts training these two guys in this gym, and he's training them in the ways that he did in the second movie with his other trainees. And he trains them after they train throughout the whole day with Brody or whatever. And Brody talks to the promoter, and the promoter's trying to tell Brody to do steroids because his promotion allows steroid use or whatever. So Brody thinks he's doing steroids, but what's really happening is his Case breaks into his locker and switches the steroids out with baby aspirin and something else that ain't the steroid. And Brody's worried because Brody starts training, and what happens is the promoter brings this guy in to help Brody with his submissions, and he hires this guy to take Brody out, and Brody's out of the fight. And Case finds this out from his girlfriend, who's the promoter's assistant. And they're trying to figure out how to get this promoter back. So Case takes the main event fight, and he gets paid $50,000 up front and then $50,000 after the fight. And before the fight happens, Case goes to the other opponent, and this other opponent has had assault charges on him because he beat his wife. And then before the fight happens, Case asks him, if you're so big, bad, and tough, why did it take you 2 punches to knock out your wife? And then this big fight between Case and this guy Brody ensues before they can even get in the ring, and Case is able to beat this guy Brody, and then the promoters threaten to sue Case, and all this is a breach of contract. And then Case tells him that he's facing criminal charges because he had Brody taken out. That way Case could get put into the match. And other than that, that's all that really happened on this movie. Y'all ever watched Never Back Down 3, No Surrender? What did y'all like about that? As always, Christian and I'll be signing out. That's awesome. It's been an episode of Richard, so you're not one.